guys, it's Charity
and Collin
from A Loop and a Hook, and today we wanted to do a Q&A. I had posted on my YouTube channel about 5 days ago asking you guys for your questions, and I got a few responses, and we just wanted to take a little bit of time and answer some of those questions for you. Okay, so the first one is, I know you enjoy thrifting, saving money, etc. What are some tips you have for finding engagement/wedding rings within a budget?
What's that mean? Oh, like wedding rings?
Yes, engagement ring. What did you do when you found mine?
I bought it.
So you didn't factor price in or anything. You're just like, okay.
No, it's expensive. It's all expensive.
Okay.
Engagement stuff's expensive. I don't know.
So, when I was looking for Collin's wedding band, I had found a smaller site online that made, like, specialty wedding rings, but I bought it when I think it was, like, 40% off, so it was, like, a $500 ring that I got for, like, $200 with the engraving. Sorry. I had to save money on your ring.
It's okay.
So I didn't think that was too awful for a wedding band, and it really...
It's $2,000.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you had to spend that on me.
It's okay. I don't mind. I'll do it again.
So I got that for him. It was around $200 with the engraving. And then for my wedding band, I actually looked for it so that it would fit my setting. Well, you bought it.
Well, yes, I bought it.
You bought it. But
Romantic. We went to go buy your wedding ring together.
Well, I feel like that's something couples do together.
Maybe. I don't know.
But I think we ordered it like Black Friday weekend or Cyber Monday, where it was already discounted, and then I had a extension on my browser that gave me like another 10% cash back. So the next question is, have you or Collin ever found a house to buy, or are you planning to rent?
Well, we're renting right now. We want to buy a house.
We just, at the time, Collin needed to move up here because he was living about 2 hours away from me. And he needed a place up here. A place right behind Dad's shop opened up. So it's a reasonable rent. It's a little place, which I'm hoping to do a house tour eventually after I get it somewhat organized.
Mm-hmm. Well, the brass and woodwind shop is
we don't know.
A foot back there.
Yes, that shop is like right behind this wall. So we share a wall. Dad doesn't own this building, but we rent from the same people. So in a way it's nice because we are close to my parents. So another part of this question is, do we live close to my family and also yours? So
sorta.
So my family lives 400 feet down the street. So we live really close to my family, like extremely close. But your family, like part of it's around here, part of it's also like downstate.
Yeah,
so another question is, do we see our families often? So I see my family almost daily. I'd say it's a daily occurrence. Either I'll go down there to talk to like Mom about something, or Peter will come up here to hang out or talk to you or ask you what you're doing for today. So it really just depends on the day. We see your family about once a month, give or take. It depends. Like, your mom, who lives up here, we'll see like once a month or so. But then, like, we'll go down to your grandparents, and then we'll visit them like once a month as well. From the same person, they are wondering if we live a thrifty lifestyle, and do you guys take turns cooking and doing dishes? So we do live I would say we're pretty thrifty. I love going.
A lot of the cooking.
Yes, you do a lot of the cooking, but you like cooking. So we do like take turns doing dishes, I'd say. Like, it depends. Like, some days you do it, some days I do it, but we do take turns doing that. And then for the thrifty lifestyle, I really like shopping at thrift stores, getting food at discounts, shopping at discount food stores, things like that. That is also something that I really like to do. I I wouldn't say we're like nearly as thrifty as like mom and dad in some things, but we also don't have room at the apartment to really have a garden or grow our own food.
Yeah.
So
we don't have a yard.
I feel like we're trying to do a pretty
We
good
got
job
a grill.
with we do. So now we can grill, but
Yeah.
grills don't grow food.
It's all about perspective. You can put dirt in it instead of charcoal.
You could do that. The next question is, are your little sisters all wanting to spend the night at our place?
Not really.
No. I think they see me too much, so it's not like a new sort of thing. Plus, our apartment is really small. It's only like 3 rooms. There's a bathroom, there's like kitchen and living area together, and then there's only 1 bedroom. So there's not really room to have them over.
Yeah, we can't really fit them all.
Yeah, there's really no way to do that. Have you and Collin decided whether you want to have as many kids as your family? I feel like that's something we're still discussing.
Yeah.
We're still in the midst of figuring that out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no rush to figure it out. It'll happen if it happens. How many siblings does Collin have?
2 sisters. 2 older sisters.
Do you each have a favorite board game or card game?
I guess card game would be 5 Crowns.
Yes, 5 Crowns is a really good card game, and then you love Men at Work.
Mm-hmm. That's
Men at Work. I really like
You're a
Ticket to Ride. Yeah.
You love Ticket to Ride.
They're both really good games. If you haven't played them out, be sure to check them out because they're really good games. Okay, so next question is, what was your best / most special moment from your wedding and also honeymoon? I'd say for the wedding it was getting in the ambulance to go to the reception. That was pretty cool.
Yes, getting in the ambulance was fun.
So instead of having a limo at our wedding, because Collin and I both work at the emergency squad, we asked if we could have the ambulance be our limo because it was in where our wedding was, and then our venue was all within the ambulance district that we both serve. So we were able to have the ambulance as our
limo.
Yeah, our mode of transportation, which was really, really cool. What was your favorite part about the honeymoon?
Probably Florida. I liked Florida.
Yeah, Florida was very good impromptu decision.
The waterfalls in West Virginia.
The waterfalls were gorgeous. I love those.
Mm-hmm. So the chemical smog from...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's West Virginia though, for the most part.
Hopefully nobody watching is from West Virginia. If they
I think we have viewers from West Virginia.
I feel bad for them.
Okay, so how are you both adjusting to married life?
Pretty good.
And how have you found setting up your home to be, and do you have it the way you want it yet? So I'd say we're adjusting. We've adjusted pretty well. Mm-hmm. I think, how many weeks are we out? 10 weeks?
Sounds fine.
It's almost 3 months since the wedding.
Yeah, but we adjusted pretty well.
Yeah, I think...
Well, it's something we are going to constantly be working on for the rest of our lives, but...
I feel like it's been going pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
The house is most definitely not where I want it yet.
No. A lot of stuff from the wedding.
It's... Everything. And then, like, I like getting things, and so... That, on top of the fact that there is very limited storage, there's only 1 closet in the entire apartment, and, like, no area for storage. That also makes it really difficult, because I don't want to get rid of everything for when we get a house, but I also don't want to keep everything, per se, because it makes the area we have now cluttered. So I'm trying to, like, find the balance between keeping what will be useful when we get a house and some things being like, you know what, we can pass this on to someone else who could use it. So the next question is, I was wondering how many dresses you tried on before you found the perfect dress. So I tried on, I think it was like 5 or 6 dresses, but it was the second dress that I tried on that I really liked, and then I tried on more dresses, and then I was like, you know what, no, I don't really like these, and we went back to the second one and tried it on. And then we tried it on with a veil that I ended up getting, which was, like, it had pink flowers on it. It was really pretty. I can insert a picture here of what that looked like. But after that got all put together, there were just so many different factors. Like, it was beaded, it was modest, and it had sleeves, which I felt for a January wedding, that was something that I kind of needed because I am always very cold, and I didn't want to just freeze the entire wedding day. So it was really the second dress that I tried on that was the correct, or the one that I ended up choosing. How is the scheduling going with work since you both are first responders?
Well, I do a day and you do a day.
Yeah.
It's not really that bad.
No, it's not. And we just balance it between my job schedule, because I'm working other places, you're working your job. So we kind of just balance it. I have a set day that I work every week. You also have a set day, but your hours vary because you are on a rotating schedule. So it kind of varies from week to week.
Always the same day, though.
Yeah. But it really hasn't been that awful, like, adjusting to our both of our schedules. And I think part of that was when you moved up here, we almost scheduled everything around each other already.
Yeah.
And so it just, when we moved in and after we got married, it just made things very easy to coordinate a schedule.
It just took.
I don't feel like you're the planner type. Things just kind of happen when they happen, and I'm more of the planner type, so I think it kind of worked out well. I keep track of what days we have to go and do things, and then you, on the other hand, are just like, kind of like, well, I don't know what's really going on today, but we'll see what happens. So the next question is, who were the people in our wedding party? So on my side, I had a very close friend of mine from church as my matron of honor. And then I had one of my very good friends who lives in Vermont. I had her as the second one down. And then I had Lydia and Mary in the wedding party as bridesmaids. And then Grace and Lillian.
What a flower girls.
Yes. And Hannah just got carried down the aisle.
Well, Daniel was the ring bearer.
Yes, but that's on your side.
Oh, yeah. And then I had,
So the matron of honor's husband was your best man.
Yeah.
Which was really cute because they were already married. So it was a cute older couple.
And then I had Andrew.
Your best friend.
Yeah, my best friend. And then Peter and John.
Yep. And then you had Daniel as the ring bearer.
Yep.
Daniel
was the ring bearer.
Yes. So we had my entire family in the wedding party.
Pretty much.
Oh, we did. Because Mom walked down for the seating of the mothers. We didn't necessarily have all the kids in the wedding party because we felt like we had to. I think they wanted to be in the wedding party. We didn't have like enough friends and people who were close enough to us who we wanted up there with us. And I feel like it just made the right... It just was a good combination of people to have up there. So the next question is, what is Collin and I doing this spring? So I think right now what we're mostly doing is you're working, I'm working.
I'm going to be fishing soon.
Yes, you're going to go fishing. Yeah, there's
not
not
races.
Yes, we like going to watch, what are they? Dirt races, dirt track racing.
Dirt track races.
It's mostly because John is big into that, and he helps on a pit team, but it's also really fun.
Yeah.
It
is.
It's dirty, but it's fun.
Yes, it is. It is very fun.
So the next question is, was it hard to plan a wedding and go on a honeymoon while doing the rigorous coursework of nursing school? So, I have not been in nursing school for like a year and a half now. And I'm going to be doing a video, hopefully soon, about some of the reasons why I'm not in nursing school anymore, to kind of just fill you in on that. Because I know the last video I posted before going on like a 2-year plus sabbatical from YouTube videos was about my first week of nursing school. And that video should be coming soon, but I am in school for photography right now. And I have all that coursework online, so planning a wedding around it wasn't awful because I can do the coursework whenever. Like it's a week by week but I have like due dates, but like if I have to do something, I don't have set class times, which really made it nice for if I had to go out like for wedding dress shopping and go out and get like pick out a cake and things like that. It made it really easy to do that. But it did add a level of stress to the wedding because I was working full-time between 2 different jobs. I was a full-time student. I was also planning a wedding at the same time. So I was definitely a little bit of a hot mess, for sure. But it did not go really badly. It could have been a whole lot worse. And I'm thankful it wasn't worse. So this one we already touched on. What was your favorite place that you visited on your honeymoon and why?
Florida.
Florida, hands down.
The weather.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like 80 degrees and sunny. And it wasn't humid out. And it was the ocean. And sandy beaches. And we could run around in like shorts and not like jeans. Which we haven't done up in upstate New York in a while.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice.
Yes, it was nice.
It's the best impromptu decision I think we've made. So the next question that we have is, what are some educational goals and job aspirations for both of you? So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I want to eventually get my CDL and own some business of my own, just something.
Yeah. And I think for me, it's going to just be finishing up photography. Maybe eventually start doing like photography sort of on the side.
Yeah, start taking wedding pictures.
Oh, I might not just jump into wedding pictures. It might be like graduation pictures, family portraits, things like that. And then just kind of slowly work my way up, build my portfolio, things like that. But also with me working other places, I also still work at the library and work at the emergency squad.
I just got promoted at the library.
Yes, I did. And that keeps me busy. So, job aspirations, I don't think I'm going to go much further. Because ultimately, if God ever gives us kids, I want to be a stay-at-home mother. I don't want to have a job or have to really worry about that. So
yeah, be a lot.
Yes, I'm stressed out as it is. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine going to work and raising kids at the same time in there. So one other question that came up quite a few times was, how did Collin and I meet? Kind of like, what's our love story and things like that. And I'm going to go into, I'm planning on doing a more in-depth video on that.
It's a good
soon.
one.
And I don't want to get into too much depth right now just because it's a Q&A video and it would take too long if I had too much time to the video. So I want to do that as a separate video, but I'm hoping to get that done fairly soon. Hopefully within the next few weeks or so. But yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So thank you all for watching this video. If you have any other questions for us that we did not answer, you can always drop them down below, and I think we'll try to do another Q&A if we get enough questions.
Probably like, I don't know, a couple weeks, a month.
Yeah. We'll see if we get the questions, and if we do, we'll try to get another Q&A video out for you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. We hope you have enjoyed it. Please be sure to share this video if you have liked it and think that some of your friends might like the video. And then if you think you would like more of my content, be sure to subscribe down below. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!